Hello students, welcome to Web Technologies online classes. Today I am going to explain about the concept of text graphics. Text graphics concept today I would like to explain. Actually this text graphics concept in the previous class I have started. In that I have completed some portion. So again I want to give some introduction part about this concept. After that and from that continuation part of yesterday class in today's session I would like to continue from that onwards. Okay. Now let us start our session. Okay. Now text graphics and also text effects. Text graphics are also called text effects. Actually this is completely related to CSS properties. Text graphics properties are we have to use in the CSS only. And now we have to see the definition of about the text graphics concept. We can apply different effects on the text. We can apply different effects on the text used within HTML document. Some properties can be used for adding the effects on the text. If you want to add any graphics or if you want to add any effects on the text, so in that case we can use this text graphics we can use, right? And using CSS we can style the web documents and effects to the text. So without CSS we can't represent as a text with more effectiveness. So a normal plain text if you want to represent on the web page, then without styles you can represent on the screen. But if you want to apply any styles, compulsory we have to use the CSS properties. Actually there are huge amount of CSS properties to apply the different types of styles. So if you apply all those styles, then your web pages will more effectiveness will be represent on the screen. More effectively it will visible on the screen. Then user can interact with the colors and styles. So without using any CSS styles, then user should not interact with that, because of user should not satisfy. Here user satisfaction is very important because of users are some business customers. So that's why. So if you want to interact, if you want to attract the customer, compulsory your website should be with more colorfulness and more styles you need to apply. Then only your website visible part is very effectively visible. It will be shown on the screen. Now the properties of the text effect help us to make the text attractive and clear. So if you apply any text effects or if you apply any proper way to represent on the text content on the web page, then text graphics are very useful. So we have to use the text graphics for the on the text, right? So how many types of text graphics we have in this CSS? There are 4 types of properties we have. Nothing but the first one is word break concept. The first one is word break option graphic and text to overflow graphic. Third one word wrap effect, and writing mode is also fourth graphic. So nothing but if you want to apply these 4 graphics on the text, then your text is more effectively looking on the screen. So more effectively it will give the vision to the users. So already in the last class word break concept we have completed. Word break concept we have completed in the previous class. So from the continuation part onwards, nothing but the second graphic onwards we have to see in this session, right? So if you want to break any word, so for that word break concept you need to use. If you have a large sentence, so it is crossing out of boundaries, so in that case we need to use the word break concept, right? And second one is text overflow concept we have to see right now. So that is also one of the text graphic concept, and word break concept is over. And next text overflow, second option is text overflow. So text overflow is nothing but where we have to use text overflow concept. It specifies the representation of, here I have selected some text. It is called a definition of about the, it is called a definition for the text overflow concept. So it specifies the representation of overflow text. It specifies the representation of overflowed text which is not visible to the user. which is not visible to the user. It signals the user about the content that is not visible. It signals the user about the content that is not visible. So this property helps us to decide whether the text should be clipped or show some dots. Okay, so nothing but if you, for example, if you have any box type property, for example, if you have any box type property, so carefully observe. I will show one diagram. So that's why I'm connecting internet through my mobile phone. Yeah, network hotspot on chesanu and now I am connecting to my laptop. Yeah, it has connected. This is my internet connection. So now I am opening browser. What is the meaning of text overflow concept? Text hyphen overflow in CSS. In CSS. So here you better to read from the Geeks for Geeks website is there now, geeksforgeeks.org. So then you click on that link. So you better to read this one because of this website providing the more such information. So now we have to see the text overflow concept. Text overflow concept. Here I would like to show one diagram. This is one output. So here in the program, carefully observe here in the program how much sentence they given. Geeks for Geeks colon a computer science portal for geeks, right? So this much sentence they have given, but in the output format, what it is representing on the screen? Geeks for Geeks colon a con. So here to here only it is displaying, but what about the remaining text here? It is hiding. So nothing but actually this is the boundary for represent on the screen. Actually they have decided, Geeks for Geeks website only decided this box is only visible position. So in this, if you configure Geeks for Geeks a computer science portal for geeks, so this much sentence you have written here, but so here we have the boundary. We have the boundary of space. So here it is representing Geeks for Geeks colon a con. And what about the remaining text? Actually it is not visible. It is not visible. If the user want to see this website, then here the text is not visible na. So user feeling is what in that time? User feeling is what? Here the text is not there. Here the text is not there. So that is the feeling of user. So if you want to give the intimation to the user, if your website contain any overflowed text content, then how we can manage that one? How we can manage that hiding text? So that is the concept here. So first we have to see the definition right now. It specifies the representation of overflow text. Actually text overflow property we have to use if any text is not visible. If any text is not visible in the website within the boundary, then in that case we can use the text hyphen overflow property we have to use. This is the CSS property which is not visible to the user, and it signals the user about the content that is not visible. This property helps us to decide whether the text should be clipped or show some dots. So that is called ellipses. So text overflow values we have. Here the syntax we have to see right now. First of all, the first syntax is what? Text hyphen overflow. So text hyphen overflow property, it can support clip is one of the value, and also ellipses second value, and also string it is also third value, and it is also initial, and it can support inherit keyword also. Because of these 5 types of property values, it can support by the text overflow property. But at a time in these 5 options, in these 5 values, at a time you need to give only one as per your requirement. but let us understand about the each and every value. What is the out? If you assign each and every value, what is the output you will get? So now practically we have to see, but before we have to see, here we have to understand some note point. CSS text flow, CSS text overflow property is used to specify that some text has overflown. If any text it is overflowed by the website, then CSS text hyphen overflow property we have to use, and in that we have to set the two properties. The white space property must be no wrap, and also overflow property must be hidden. Overflow property must be hidden. Then only you can understood about this text overflow concept. Actually, these are the normal properties. So accept these properties. You can't use as a text hyphen overflow concept, right? So now practically we have to see. Notepad. Here HTML is the root element. HTML is the root element. After that, head tag, closing head tag, inside title tag we need to define. If you want to give any title for the web page, here in between title tag we must have to give that name. Now this is text hyphen overflow. Text hyphen overflow example is my program name. Here h1 body tag we need to use na. This is body section, opening and closing body section, and next one inside body section heading tag I am using because of which example is belongs to which one. By reading heading tag we can use text hyphen overflow, colon, clip is the first value. Now I want to define paragraph. G Pullareddy degree and PG college. So this is one of the property I have defined it. Here without till now we haven't used any CSS properties. Carefully observe. Just pure HTML I have used it. Text hyphen overflow dot HTML is my file name. Save as type is all files. Now I am saving on the desktop location. So now I am minimizing this one. This is also minimizing. Now I am double clicking on this file to execute. Text hyphen overflow clip, a G Pullareddy degree and PG college, and it is a normal text content. Now I want to define some boundaries for this text. So for that, here some CSS properties we need to mention. Style tag, opening and closing style tag. Here dot clip is the first option, opening and closing property. In between this block, in this block I want to define some styles. Width colon 150 pixels. So 150 pixels. And next one, border colon 1 pixel solid blue. So these two properties I have given. Now I am refreshing the page. Sorry, these two first we need to this dot clip, the class name we need to give na. So for that in the paragraph, class is the attribute. So here dot not required while assigning with the class keyword, class attribute. So now I am refreshing the page. So the box has applied na, with the width of 150 pixels. With the 150 pixels. So the text is coming in the next line na, here. So if you want to use text hyphen overflow, then text not be visible na. If you want to use any overflow, here text overflow content, for example, if the text is aligned in the single line, some text is not visible means it is overflow text. The text is overflow text. If the text coming to next line, it is wrapping into the next line na. If the white space is equal to no wrap property we need to use. Here in the CSS, carefully observe. In the second point is what actually in CSS text property, in CSS text hyphen overflow property is used to specify that some text has overflown. So when the text is overflown, then only text hyphen overflow property we have to use. But if your text is not overflown in this place text is not overflowed. So that's why if you want to do, if you need to do yourself this one, text as overflow not visible. First you need to design the text. Some text is not visible for the user. So like that you need to write some program, right? Then only text hyphen overflow concept is you have to understood. So that in the .clip class file, white hyphen space should be no wrap. White hyphen space property should be set no wrap is the value. So no wrapping means it will not wrap in the second line. Actually, if the text is overflowed in the single line, then the remaining text comes to the next line. Now I don't want to come this next line. I think so now I am refreshing the page because of here I applied. Here no wrapping means I don't want to wrap in the next line. So here, so that's why white hyphen space colon no wrap property we have used in this .clip file. Understood? So the text is coming in the coming out of the boundary not inside boundary. It is out of boundary. It has crossed the text, crossed the boundary box, and next overflow colon hidden option you need to use. So that remaining text you need to hide. So how you need to hide? Overflow, not overflow. Overflow. Here hidden option you have to mention HIDDEN. So again you need to save this file. Again you need to refresh the page. So that remaining text it is not visible now. It is not visible. By default, the text overflow concept property value is clip value. Clip is the by default value. So nothing but if the text is overflown, in that case text hyphen overflown colon clip value you need to assign here. So it is the default value. So that's why the text is what is the property it is displaying. Some text is hiding. So that is as it is printing. So that is the meaning of clip value. So now the next option is what in this? Ellipses. So if you want to use text overflow property, compulsory white space colon no wrap we need to mention, and overflow property is hidden. So these two properties compulsory you must have to use this in the CSS. So then only we have to use the text overflow concept. Otherwise text overflow will not work. If the text is crossed the boundary, in that case we need to use the text hyphen overflown concept we have to use here. Otherwise the text overflown property is useless in our program. Then next concept is what? Next value text hyphen overflow ellipses, second option. So what it is representing? That first we have to see the definition. Text is clipped. In the clip, first option we have to see about the clip definition. text is clipped and cannot be seen. Text is clipped and cannot be seen. This is default value. So that's why it is showing like this, right? It is a clip value. Text is clipped here, and text is second definition. See, ellipses. Text is clipped and the clipped text is represented as a three dot symbol. Nothing but whatever the text, it is not visible on the screen, it is hiding by the property, then the text is should be represented with the three dots, so that is called ellipses. This is also one of the text graphic. Now I want to copy from here to here. Again I should paste it here, and here ellipses property I am using. ELLI PSIS. ELLI PSIS. So that is the property, and you need to, instead of clip here, you need to change the ELLI PSIS, right? And here these two heading and paragraph elements I am copying from here by using shortcut keys. Now I am pasting here. So here instead of clip, here ellipses, ELLI PSIS. So that property we need to configure in this here, because of that class name is what? Second class name ellipses, right? Now I am saving this one. So instead of here, what is the text is not visible, the text is not showing any in this box. So that is the clip property, that is the clip functionality, it is a default. So that's why it is representing as a text as a normal way, right? But it is within the boundary. What is the width we have defined? So in that width it has clipped, the text has clipped. How much text is overflowed here? After degree, I mean G polarity degree, NPG college overflown test here. So that overflown test is clipped here. So now I want to change the, instead of clip, I want to use ellipses property. Text to overflow is ellipses property. Text overflown is the ellipses property. Carefully observe. So instead of it is representing a clipped content, it will display as a with three dots only. So carefully observe. Here normally it is printing. So now we did some mistake here. ELLI PSIS. Same property we are using now. So again, why it is showing error? ELLI PSIS. ELLI PSIS. Now I am saving again. Now I am refreshing the page. So same it is printing now. We did some mistake here. Just wait. Text hyphen overflown. ELLI PSIS. PSIS. Wait, we have to see that one. Is there any spelling mistake here? ELLI PSIS. Sorry, text to overflow, na? Text overflow, not flown. Text overflow, text hyphen overflow. Now I am saving this one. Yeah, Here 3 dots it is representing na. Instead of hiding text, 3 dots it is representing on the screen. So that is the meaning of ellipsis value. Text overflow colon ellipsis value is representing like that with the 3 dots, right? Right. Now I am changing this one, text overflow, text overflow. Text overflow is the correct answer, right answer. Again, string value we have to use. The third value is what? Actually supported value, string. String means instead of that representing that 3 dots, now I want to represent with my own string. With my own string. In that case, we have to use this entire properties I am copying, pasting here. So instead I am using string dot ellipsis dot string I have to mention. So here the text hyphen overflow instead of ellipses. Here my own string I want to represent within the double quotes. So nothing but text has clipped. Text has clipped. String I have mentioned. String I have mentioned. Again I am copying these two elements and pasting here and pasting here. So here text overflow ellipsis heading is there na. Now I am changing to represent on the screen. Then only you can understood that is related to, third output is related to string concept, string value. So here instead of ellipsis should I need to change string also, right? So now I am refreshing the page. G polarity degree. So it is representing normal way. Wait. Text has clipped. Text hyphen overflow. string. string. Same we have mentioned. Text hyphen overflow. Now I am saving this one. Now I am refreshing the page. Wait, third value we have to see right now. String. Okay, carefully observe. Actually, in the Chrome window, it cannot support by the string value. So now I want to execute this file in Mozilla Firefox. So now I want to change the browser because of this is string value text hyphen overflow colon string. So this property is only allowed by the Mozilla Firefox only. Remaining browsers it cannot support. Carefully observe. Now it is opening what it is printing on the screen in the third output. Now it is opening. Just wait. Carefully observe on the screen. Not now. Here, right. Here carefully observe. pull text has clipped. So that what is the string I have configured previously in the CSS properties. So that property it is representing on the along with whatever the text it has clipped, and that original text it is hidden. It is hidden. The original text it is hidden by the server, and after that it is replaced with the text has clipped string. Whatever the string I have configured here, the string here it should be assigned within the hidden content, within the hidden content, right? So that is the use of string concept. That is the use of string value. Text hyphen overflow colon string it is using like that. Now the fourth value is what here actually initial and inherit. And these two properties also I have explained in previous class. Again I am explaining initial initial. So now I am copying from this part to this part, and now I am pasting here, and instead of our custom text, custom string, now I am changing initial, because of every property, every CSS property in CSS every property contains some initial value, nothing but a normal value. Okay, nothing but a normal value. So now I am copying these two properties, these two elements. Again I am pasting here. Instead of string, I need to change initial value. So here the class is also should be changed, because of then only the string will reflect with the whatever the styles we have defined in this class. So that class name we need to mention here, right? Now I am saving, go to file menu, choose save option. Here again I am representing on the screen. So carefully observe, G polarity degree initial, nothing but clip is also default value, it is a normal properties it can inside, and also initial is also a normal initializer value. So that's why it is also work like a clip option, work like a clip option. Now I want to use inheritance concept. I want to use inheritance concept. So inherit keyword is used to shift, to import the value from the parent element. So instead of initial, inherit value we need to mention. So text overflow, what is the value of initial here? Parent element is what? For this property, what is the property we have defined before inherit keyword? So this is super property and this is the sub property. So now in the initial class, whatever the text overflow value we have defined, the same value it can be inherited by the inherit keyword. Because of the inherit properties, before we have defined like this, we have defined the initial value. So inheritance means inherit keyword is used to inherit the value from the same property from the parent class. So here parent class is what? Initial is the parent class. So now the inherit keyword text to overflow value, it is what is that, what it initial class defined. So that same value it can be imported to here, nothing but this is also initial, right? This is also initial. So now I want to copy here and also paste it here, and again inherit concept we need to use. Inherit concept, the class name is also should be inherit. Whatever the previous output we got here, previous output means what? Text overflow initial. So same output we will get right now. Carefully observe. So nothing but inherit property we need to use like this. So text hyphen overflow, whatever the values we have supported, text overflow property, clip is one of the property, and also ellipsis is also second property, string is third property, initial is fourth property, inherit is fifth property. Like that, five values it can support by the text hyphen overflow property. Understood? It is also one of the text graphic. If you want to represent on the screen any text, any overflow text, so you must have to use the text hyphen overflow property, right? So but in the CSS, whatever the CSS styles you have defined it, inside you must need to place the text hyphen, you need to define two properties. What are the? Overflow colon hidden, white space colon no wrap. So these two properties are very important. So without these two properties, text hyphen overflow will not work, and then only you cannot understand. Without using these two properties, text hyphen overflow concept you cannot understand, because of these two are associated properties to text hyphen overflow concept, overflow property, right? So now I have completed text hyphen overflow concept in this class, in this session, and in the next class I would like to explain about the concept of the third property, third graphic. What is the third graphic here? Word wrap is the third graphic. So in the next class I would like to explain about the word hyphen wrap concept, and it is also one of the text effect or graphic, right? Now I am closing this session. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you very much.